Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Ava EP10. This is the big brother to the Ava EP7 Plus. I did a review on this a couple months ago, and I really like this machine, so let's talk about this one. I would like to thank Element Tattoo Supply for supplying this tattoo machine for me to review, and even though this was sent out to me for a review, that does not mean I'm going to give it a good review. I'll still be honest, give you my opinion, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Also, if you do decide to pick up one of these machines, there is a discount link in the video description for you. I believe that link will take you to the EP7 Plus, but all you have to do is search in the search bar for the EP10. It'll take you there and the discount will still apply. All right, that's enough babbling. Let's get to the review. Starting out, the Ava EP10 comes in at $449.99 US. When I first opened up the box, my first impressions were that it had a nice weight and a feel to it and it felt well built. I like the tactile buttons to change the voltage and to turn the machine on instead of a touchscreen. And the feature of a timer on the LCD screen is a nice touch if you charge by the hour. I was a little bit disappointed when I found out that this was a battery-only machine. I do like the option to be able to switch between battery and RCA. I wouldn't call this a deal breaker at all. This is just me nitpicking and telling you what I think. Moving on to some specs. The Ava EP10 is made of aluminum. It has a 10,500 RPM brushless DC motor. This is an adjustable stroke machine that has the ability to go anywhere from a 2.5 millimeter stroke all the way up to a 4.5 millimeter stroke just by simply turning the top of the machine. It only has markings on it for the 2.5, 3.5, and 4.5 millimeter stroke, even though you are able to set the strokes in between those as well. Changing the stroke on the EP10, like I mentioned, is really simple. All you have to do is twist the top of the machine and you're able to change it. But the only thing about this, it is a little bit of a tough mechanism to move, which is a good thing because in the middle of your tattoo, you won't be changing stroke on accident. This machine is run off of a 1900 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. To turn on the machine, you hold down the power button and it will show you a welcome message, and then your voltage, your battery life, and your timer will pop up on the LCD screen. To clear your timer, you hold the up and down voltage arrows. To start the machine, you just click the power button once, and to shut the machine off, you hold the power button down until the LCD screen shuts off. In the box, you get a carrying case, 2 rechargeable batteries, the charger, and the Ava EP10. You can also buy spare batteries on the Element website. When it comes to how long these batteries will last for you, that all depends on how you run your machine and how you tattoo. Personally, I've tattooed up to 8 hours with one without having one dying, so I'm not really sure how long the max is yet. I would just have a separate one always charged just in case one dies, but it hasn't happened to me yet. When it comes to noise and vibration, this is what it sounds like at 7 volts. As you can tell, it's a very quiet running machine. It's also a very low vibration machine. It will slightly change the vibration depending on what stroke you're at, but overall, very low vibration and very low noise. The balance of the EP10 can feel a little bit top heavy at times since this is a taller pen machine. I think this is the tallest one that I have in my drawer. And the weight of the battery back there, I definitely have noticed. It's not something extreme to note, but it is worth mentioning. The EP10 is super easy to bag up, just like every other pen machine. I just throw it down a clipcord cover, wrap some grip tape around the grip to hold it in place, then I'll either tape or rubber band the top of it shut. Once I do that, I pop a hole in the tip for the cartridge, and you're good to go. It is important to mention while you're tattooing not to touch the stems of your cartridge with basically every pen machine that's on the market, just because once the inside of your machine becomes contaminated, it is very difficult to fully and properly clean. Now, what everybody wants to know, is this good for lining? Is this good for shading? What style is it best for? And should you buy this machine? The EP10, with the multitude of strokes that it has, is perfect for lining anywhere from a tight 3-liner all the way up to the largest liners in your drawer. Its powerful stroke range from 4 to 4.5 millimeters is perfect for lining. One thing worth noting, which I did mention earlier, is the back weight of the battery. This is a taller machine, and usually for a liner, I do like the weight of the machine up in the front of my hand in the grip, so this did take a little bit of getting used to. Moving on to shading and color packing. Once again, the Ava EP10's wide range of stroke options really can accommodate any tattooer's needs when it comes to wanting a hard-hitting machine for color packing or a soft-hitting machine for nice black and gray shading. For me, I stayed within the 4.5 to 4 millimeter stroke range just because I like a harder hitting machine. I did test out the softer hitting strokes, but very quickly went back to the harder hitting ones just because that's what I prefer for all styles. If you're looking for a versatile pen style machine that is really able to do anything that you throw at it, looking at the Ava EP10 is definitely something that you want to look into. I think that's all I have to say. I don't think I forgot anything. If I did, oh well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. If not, I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope that you have a good day.